Sports Limelight. Hello, Drew.
Well, good evening, Bill. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Just kind of sifting through some of these ancient basketball cards of mine.
This is a special episode. You brought in your box of a lot of old basketball, football, and baseball cards today.
Yes.
What a treasure trove.
As did you, and you have added more sports than me.
Counting my rock cards.
Yeah, I love it.
Yes. Got members of Kathmandu and Exodus included in this set.
Yes, right on.
So card collecting, a big part of both of our childhoods. Was this childhoods well spent, looking back?
Oh, a lot of money spent looking for, maybe one or two cards that I really wanted at the time. So let's see, I was about 7 or 8, so that would be 1990, which is about when I started collecting cards. I have a bunch of 91 hoops, NBA hoops. So as you can tell on the screen, it's got either a funny photo of the person and kind of like an arch, and has a person's name real big. But there was one card that I was really trying to find. That was David Robinson rookie card.
Well, you are in luck because I have that card.
Oh, right. We're going to be doing some trading after this episode.
Yeah, we'll trade. I didn't bring it in, and I didn't bring a picture on my phone, but it's safely in a screw case, the best case you can possibly have. It's one step above the snap-tight plastic case, and 2 steps above the sleeve.
The sleeve, that's right.
And 3 steps above the page with sleeves, I suppose.
Yeah, I agree. Now, is this card that you have, or do you have any cards that have been graded?
Not officially graded,
okay.
No. The guy in the card store saying it's mint condition. I guess that's as close as I got.
All right. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I mean, I wasn't that serious into it, but I did like certain players at the time, and I wanted them. So,
do you think you could estimate how much money you spent as a kid on cards?
Ooh, well, if I remember the prices, I think they were, like $5 a pack or something? Or
they were getting pretty expensive towards the end when I checked out, which was mid-90s.
Okay.
I just, too many sets, too many different kinds.
Yeah, exactly.
Just couldn't stick with it anymore. And
I spent a hefty amount of my allowance definitely on cards at the time.
Yeah. I might estimate that I spent near $1,000 on cards.
Yeah.
Even, like the David Robinson rookie alone, I think I spent $40 or $50 on it. So, and I had a few others, like the Jerry Rice rookie card that I bought individually. I didn't strike gold in a $4 pack and get it in the pack. I bought it, according to its value
I see.
at the time. So,
see, I was more the buy all the packs and see if it comes up.
Oh, nice.
All I got was some stick of gum in it. I did get a Magic Johnson MVP card from that.
That's pretty cool. Did you ever chew the gum?
Yes, I did. It was really hard.
It
wouldn't bend. It would just snap.
Yep.
And it tasted so awesome.
That gum was bad pretty much immediately, even if you were buying the same year, let alone, 10 years ago.
Right.
Just the same.
Well, do you have any favorite cards or?
I like Larry Bird cards.
Oh, no, yeah, me too. I do too.
As both of our favorite player as a child. Not surprising, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then in baseball, Don Mattingly, of course.
I did have my favorite Suns player was Tom Chambers, and I think I had him in that hoops set. But I love the like awkward white players that you don't rarely see anymore.
So many.
Yeah, like Larry Krystowiak.
Yep.
There's a couple of funny ones. Randy Brewer. With his elbow, he's like, give me the ball. I'm bald. I'm balding. Yeah.
And you had a card of a player I'd never heard of, Andy Toulson.
Yeah, from the Jazz. What a funny guy. I just love all those cards. Frank Bukowski, man.
Yep.
You gotta love that guy.
If you could sell back all your cards right now, would you? And part 2 of that question is, how low of a percentage of their value would you take?
I would probably not sell them. I just think they're really funny, and I do need laughs here and there, so I'm going to look at them again.
That's cool. And I'll qualify my answer kind of with that in mind. there's no sense in selling back your Frank Brickowski cards for 4 cents a piece or
Right,
whatever, because
right.
it's more fun if you have the space and boxes in your house or apartment.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fun to have them than not have them.
Yeah.
But for the first time in quite a long time, I'm strongly considering selling as many of the valuable ones as I can, just to have the money. You
Sure.
know, even if I have to take, say, 40% of their, Beckett magazine value.
Right. And do you have any valuable duplicates?
I do. My most valuable duplicates are 1988 Fleer. I have 2 Larry Birds and 2 Charles Barkleys.
Ooh, nice.
So those would probably be among the first to go.
Well, what I was going to suggest to you before the show started was, have you ever considered trashing them, like throwing away one of them
I have never
to make the
considered
other
that.
one more valuable?
Yeah, because there's less in the world
Yeah.
of the other one.
Right.
I think I'd still rather have both of them.
Okay. I don't really have that many baseball cards, but I was watching the Sports Center 30 for 30. Have you seen those?
I've seen a few of them.
There's another section of that called 30 for 30 shorts, where it's only like 10-minute films, but they talked about the Honus Wagner card. That's like $2 billion now.
Awesome.
But yeah, I don't have anything too exciting.
You know what's funny about the value of cards? Our generation just missed out on them being super valuable, and it's kind of a catch-22 because the previous generation before us didn't care about their cards and put them in their bicycle spokes and so forth, and that's why they're worth so much. But then we kept them, and so there's so many of them,
Right.
they're not worth that much.
That's right. People our age are, we still have all these cards from like the early 80s up to the maybe early 90s, mid 90s that, everyone has them.
Yeah.
Because that's what we did.
So even though these cards are 20, 25 years old, still not a big deal. I hope that by now, anyone our age can joke that by now we thought, at collecting them at 10 years old or whatever, by now we thought we'd be able to just walk into a bank,
Yeah, I know.
plop our cards down and collect $1 million. Do you think it'll ever turn again where enough time will pass and, let's say we're 60, 70 years old, can our cards be worth thousands of dollars?
Yes, I think that will happen.
Ooh, so a reason to hang in there, perhaps,
I
with
think it's-
investment-wise.
Yeah, I think it's like in every other generation thing where the generation before us didn't care, and we did, and then the generation after us probably won't care that much, but the one afterwards will be like, "Oh, look at Grandpa's car, look at
nice.
this Frank Brickowski," stuff like that.
Yeah. Do you think that that today's kids care about card collecting at all? Either their generation of cards or 20-year-old cards?
Well, I think because everything is so digital now, I don't think collecting cards is that big of a deal for them.
And that's maybe an argument that it won't turn again into being really valuable. Just the demand won't ever be there again.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you think about the old players back then, like Wilt Chamberlain or Mickey Mantle, stuff like that. Those weren't considered that valuable at the time, right?
No, I don't think they would have been at the time.
And then now they are because of their historical feats or whatever. But I guess it would be the rarity of the card,
that too. 'Cause Michael Jordan cards are still a pretty big deal.
right?
So
Do you have any Michael Jordan cards?
I do have quite a few.
Yeah.
None even in his first 4 years, which would have been super valuable. But, I think I have like an 89 Hoops Michael Jordan.
Okay. Yeah, I have the 1990 one that we're talking about here, like his All-Star one or his normal one or whatever.
Yeah.
But I heard the 1986 Fleer Jordan is like the most highly coveted one, right?
Yeah, that might be the most valuable basketball card.
It's actually number 2.
Ooh, what's
Yeah.
number 1?
Ooh, number 1 is a 1961 or 51 George Mikan card.
George Mikan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Gentle Giant.
So the rarity in his case, because I would have guessed Wilt Chamberlain rookie card.
That's on the list. I briefly browsed the top 10 list, and that's on there. That three card set that I talked to you about, Larry Bird. Who was that guy?
Jack Sikma?
Yeah, Jack Sikma and some other guy. That's worth a lot.
Yeah, the 1980 tops, I believe, with the 3 kind of mini panels in per card.
Right. What, in terms of its value, is your most valuable card? monetary.
I think the Jerry Rice rookie card is, and I haven't checked in such a long time, like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Jerry Rice rookie card is $60 or $70. And
That's
it's
not bad.
in pretty, it's got to be at least near mint condition.
Yeah. Now, you said you spent probably $1,000 on your cards?
I would say so, yeah. With maybe the top, the 5 highest amounts I spent alone have to add up to near 200. So
Okay.
just all the rest, maybe
Now,
near 800.
Do you think you would have enough to get your money back if you sold?
Maybe. You know what helps a little bit is that my brother, when he kind of checked out of card collecting in the early 2000s, I believe, sold me all of his cards for like $40.
Oh, nice.
Like a few boxes of them. So
Oh, cool. So you definitely added.
I think the hardest part would just be finding a buyer, for one, and two, taking the time. True story here. I tried to sell an Anthony Hardaway rookie card on eBay a few years ago, and 7 days, no offers, no takers. So
Really?
you think of the time I spent to post the picture, post the item description,
Right.
to get nothing. When you have thousands and thousands of cards, you can't approach it like that. So
Right.
you almost have to blindly, as my brother did, but maybe on a larger scale, kind of go in mass and just, here, $100 for this group of cards, headed up by this, Michael Jordan card
Oh, I
or
see.
something like that.
Okay, yeah. Wonder how much your Rick Hunolt would be. Your rock card.
Well, Rick Hunolt, Drew, forms one of metal's most lethal guitar duos, along with Exodus 6-string partner Gary Holt. So it's not going to come cheap.
That's right. Especially if you have Gary Holt in the mix, too. You have the whole set.
Got it. Yep. I'm missing the Gary Holt card. Man.
The holy grail of golf cards is actually could be a somewhat easily obtainable card. It's a Tiger Woods rookie card in like 1996 or something, and it was in Sports Illustrated for kids. Those
Wow.
those cards that we've been looking at that have like it's a page of cards.
Yeah.
and you just cut them out. Yeah, there's one issue is like December of '96, and it's Tiger Woods is in it, and it goes for some of them go for $100,000.
Wow. 3 years after I stopped getting Sports Illustrated for kids, I believe.
Yeah,
I was in on those first couple of years of the magazine.
You know what? I think I have a scene in my memory, and I think I had that issue,
Wow.
but I don't know what I did with it.
Oh, no.
I know I had $100,000 right in my hand, 12 or whatever, 18 years ago.
And did it come in the perforated blocks of 9 cards?
Yes, yeah,
as
and it
well?
was right in the middle, next to there was a Curtis Martin card
Oh, awesome.
from when he was with the Patriots.
That's the real gem on that page.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why it's 100,000.
Not that golfer that crashed into the fire hydrant.
Oh, speaking of Tiger Woods, I have a funny ESPN comment right now. I'll just get it out of the way right now. So you know that he's dating Lindsey Vonn, right?
Yes.
The famous downhill skier.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a comment on ESPN after this pictures came out of him posing with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
This one guy said, "Well, at least Lindsey Vonn is used to things going downhill quick."
Well, come on, commenter. They're built to last.
Yeah, right.
He'll be faithful. Sports Limelight, thank you as always for listening. Good trip down card memory lane.
Yeah, I'm excited to bring out more cards. And once I go hunting for my valuable ones, I'll bring them out to you.
Awesome. Can't wait to see them. And I've got mine to show you as well. Next time you're over the house, you'll get the full tour.
Nice. I can't wait to see you type in your PIN to open up the glass case.
I'll be like Pee-wee's Big Adventure when he's first getting his bike out of the garage or holding place.
Nice. What I'll do is I'll have like my most expensive card somewhere in a room, and you hit a button, and it goes do 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 do, like the card comes down, the punching bag and the balls, and it comes right on your plate.
Awesome. Oh, well, Sports Limelight, you will be heard by us next time.